He is known for being a school teacher, Church of England priest, and a scholar of Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. He is recognized for his contribution to the development of British deism and American practical idealism. His name is William Wollaston. In the late 17th and early 18th centuries, a brilliant mind emerged from the shadows of academia and ecclesiastical life. William Wollaston, a man of many talents, dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge and the exploration of philosophical ideas. Born in the heart of Enlightenment England, Wollaston's thirst for understanding led him on a remarkable journey. As a school teacher and Church of England priest, Wollaston immersed himself in the study of languages and theology. His proficiency in Latin, Greek, and Hebrew set him apart, allowing him to delve deep into the works of ancient philosophers and religious texts. It was during this time that Wollaston's intellectual prowess caught the attention of his contemporaries, placing him in the esteemed company of Enlightenment thinkers like Locke, Berkeley, and Hume. However, it was Wollaston's groundbreaking book, The Religion of Nature Delineated, that cemented his place in history. Completed just 2 years before his passing, this work challenged the prevailing religious dogmas of the time and championed the concept of natural religion. Wollaston argued that one could find spiritual truth and moral guidance through the observation of nature itself, rather than solely relying on traditional religious doctrines. His ideas not only contributed to the rise of British deism, a movement that emphasized reason and natural law, but also influenced the moral philosophy of American practical idealism. The notion of the pursuit of happiness, which would later be enshrined in the United States Declaration of Independence, owes a debt to Wollaston's teachings. William Wollaston's legacy as a philosopher, theologian, and scholar endures to this day. His thirst for knowledge and his unwavering commitment to intellectual exploration continue to inspire generations of thinkers. In his quest for truth, Wollaston proved that even in a world dominated by religious institutions, the power of reason and observation can lead to profound insights about the nature of existence. William Wollaston, a renowned philosopher and scholar, was born into a modest family in Staffordshire on March 26, 1659. Despite his humble beginnings, Wollaston displayed exceptional intellectual abilities from a young age, excelling in languages and literature. At the age of 15, he was admitted to Sidney Sussex College, Cambridge, where his scholarly pursuits flourished. During his time at Cambridge, Wollaston anonymously published a book on the design of the Book of Ecclesiastes. However, he soon withdrew the publication, perhaps feeling uncertain about its reception. After completing his studies, Wollaston took up a position as an assistant master at King Edward's School in Birmingham and also became a clergyman. In 1688, Wollaston's fortune changed when his cousin William left him a substantial inheritance, including family estates and wealth. This windfall allowed Wollaston to settle in London, where he devoted himself to private study in philosophy. He rarely ventured outside the city and declined any public appointments. During his retirement, Wollaston published his seminal work, The Religion of Nature Delineated, albeit in a limited private edition. This book delved into various topics such as language, philosophy, religion, and history. However, as his health began to deteriorate, Wollaston grew dissatisfied with his unfinished manuscripts and decided to destroy many of them. Throughout his life, Wollaston battled with fragile health. In addition to his intellectual pursuits, he also faced physical challenges. After completing The Religion of Nature Delineated, he suffered a broken arm in an accident. As his strength declined and illnesses increased, Wollaston passed away on October 29, 1724. He was laid to rest beside his wife in Great Finborough, Suffolk. William Wollaston's philosophy and contributions to various fields continue to inspire and resonate with us today. His dedication to understanding the intricacies of language, philosophy, and religion reminds us of the importance of intellectual curiosity in lifelong learning. Despite his struggles with ill health, Wollaston's determination and passion for knowledge serve as a powerful reminder to embrace life's challenges and pursue our passions with unwavering dedication. William Wollaston, a philosopher and theologian of the 18th century, embarked on a remarkable quest to establish a system of ethics independent of religious dogma. His groundbreaking work, The Religion of Nature Delineated, introduced a theory that moral evil is the practical denial of a true proposition, while moral good is its affirmation. Wollaston boldly claimed that this attempt to use mathematics as a basis for rationalist ethics was unprecedented and revolutionary. Driven by a deep belief in the clarity of religious truths, Wollaston argued that these truths were as plain and evident as the principles of Euclidean geometry. According to him, anyone who contemplated the wonders of creation could grasp these religious truths with absolute certainty. In this way, Wollaston sought to establish a foundation for morality that was accessible to all, transcending the need for revealed religion. Drawing inspiration from Isaac Newton's mathematical model of the physical world, Wollaston aimed to apply a similar approach to the moral realm. Just as Newton had deduced natural laws from his mathematical framework, Wollaston sought to induce moral laws from a mathematical model of the moral world. In doing so, he hoped to establish a rational and objective basis for ethics, free from the constraints of religious authority. Wollaston's quest for a rationalist ethics based on mathematics was truly groundbreaking. His bold exploration of moral truths, divorced from religious doctrines, challenged the prevailing understanding of ethics at the time. By striving to uncover moral principles as clear and evident as the laws of geometry, Wollaston paved the way for a new approach to understanding and navigating the complexities of human behavior. William Wollaston, a philosopher of the 18th century, had a profound impact on the philosophy of his time. His work, The Religion of Nature Delineated, presented a new perspective on religion, one that challenged traditional beliefs and inspired the revival of the deist movement in England. Wollaston's ideas, although praised by some, were met with criticism and ridicule from later philosophers such as Francis Hutcheson, David Hume, Richard Price, and Jeremy Bentham. Wollaston's book quickly gained popularity, with over 10,000 copies sold in the first few years alone and 15 imprints prior to 1800. Its influence was so significant that a biography of the author was added to the 8th edition in 1750. The concept of a natural religion without revelation resonated with many, leading some to label Wollaston as a Christian deist. However, there is no concrete evidence to suggest that he was not an Orthodox Christian. Despite its initial success, Wollaston's ideas faced opposition from later philosophers. Scottish common sense realism and utilitarianism, both of which emerged after Wollaston's time, criticized and ridiculed his philosophies. The likes of Hutcheson, Hume, Price, and Bentham questioned Wollaston's beliefs, challenging the validity of his arguments. Interestingly, one notable figure who encountered Wollaston's work was Benjamin Franklin. Franklin, who worked as a compositor on one of the editions of The Religion of Nature Delineated, wrote a pamphlet titled A Dissertation on Liberty and Necessity, Pleasure and Pain. Although Franklin found Wollaston's ideas shallow and unconvincing, he retained a fondness for the pursuit of happiness and believed in doing good works to serve God. While Wollaston's ideas faced criticism, they did not go unnoticed. His work had a significant influence on Reverend Dr. Samuel Johnson, an American educator, who incorporated Wollaston's philosophy into his college textbooks. Johnson's focus on both speculation and practice attracted Franklin, who commissioned and published Johnson's textbook, Elementa Philosophica, in 1752. Franklin promoted the book in the College of Philadelphia, further spreading the influence of Wollaston's ideas. Wollaston's philosophy, despite the later criticism it faced, remains an important contribution to the understanding of religion and morality. His ideas, although not widely accepted in his time, continue to shape philosophical discourse today, encouraging us to question traditional beliefs and seek new ways to understand divinity and morality in our daily lives.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.